Get ready for a high school action on the place for local sports, The Score. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college. Over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dog fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta Vassalboro line. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Joseph's Market, Front Street, Waterville, famous for fine meats. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue, Waterville, serving the Central Maine community for over 100 years. And by Computer Improvements, Water Street, Skowhegan, your headquarters for computer maintenance. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Lawrence High School in Fairfield, where this afternoon The Score brings you live coverage of girls high school soccer as the Waterville Purple Panthers take on the Lawrence Bulldogs here at Twilight. I'm Mike Violet. He is A.J. Knight. These two teams, A.J., just played 2 weeks ago, back on September 7th, and Waterville won it by a score of 4-1. So Lawrence obviously trying to get that victory back. The Bulldogs 2-3 and Waterville 4-2 on the season.
Yeah, looking to kind of avenge the loss that they happened to have on the road in that one. I think the story was a lot of shots. Waterville had, I think, 17 saves against, and they scored 4 goals versus the Waterville goal had to make 4 saves. Yeah,
so they've got to obviously turn that around. We saw Waterville against Erskine Academy last week get shut out 3-0. That game, Lexi Vander Westhuizen didn't play until later in the game in the second half. I expect her to start here today, although Waterville did not lose that game because of goaltending. They lost it because Erskine Academy wore them down with their depth.
Yeah, I think that in that one, really specifically, the thing that stood out, I think, no offense to Erskine, I think you would say that Waterville has the better 2 offensive pairing out of both those teams, but Erskine did a nice job of possessing the ball for just long stretches in both halves, and you could tell by the end Waterville was out. Also, we'll put the asterisks on there. You know, it happens. But I thought Waterville had some decent chances, was just incredibly inaccurate that day in China.
Yeah, Sadie Williams up front, Piper Hamilton up front, and Mara Von Osen up front. A formidable trio for sure. They didn't have their best game that day, and Sadie Williams, who's normally a deadeye, missed the goal several times on shots. So she's obviously got to tighten up. Waterville did lose last time out, though. They lost to a very good Nokomis team by a score of 4-1. Meanwhile, Lawrence comes in, as I mentioned, with a record of 2-3. They are coming off a victory in overtime the other day over Nokomis 4-3.
There's something too. We've seen it. Mike and I this morning were talking because, of course, you can't do the transitive property in sports. But we were talking after Skowhegan lost to Messalonski at field hockey. In the next game, Messalonski went and lost to Wyndham.
Winthrop.
Winthrop,
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Any given day, anybody can be beat.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes, and we have seen it all year, no matter what the sport. Yesterday, we had a much closer field hockey game between Erskine Academy and Coney than we thought we were going to have, so we'll see what happens here today. It is a chance for the Lawrence Bulldogs to get a split after losing to Waterville 4-1 just a couple of weeks ago as the sun sets here, and we move on to Nighttime, the lights will take over, and we will have a game eventually here under the lights on a very nice night for it. The field is in terrific shape, and it should be a fairly fast track. My God, we've gone almost, 30 hours without rain?
30 hours, yeah. I was just waiting for when that was going to come up after dealing with it. I think we're not supposed to get it till, Sunday?
I believe so. So, again, the track is pretty fast here. It should be tonight between Waterville and Lawrence in girls soccer. We'll take a break. We are back with soccer next from Fairfield at Lawrence High School here on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and Jonna Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus, here for you today and through all points of your life.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard is our videographer here tonight, making his Score debut. No pressure. He didn't even acknowledge
nerves of steel
that I just called him out.
He's like Joe DiMaggio eating donuts. He blocks it all out so he can just dunk them in his coffee.
Joe DiMaggio
eating
eating
a Seinfeld
donuts.
reference.
I know. That's awesome. All right, Waterville in the purple jerseys with the dark shorts, and Lawrence, the home team, here tonight wearing their white uniforms.
Actually, I believe, because those are blue.
No, you're right. Waterville is in white.
Yeah.
Yep, Waterville is in white, so take that back. Waterville is wearing white with the purple lettering and numerals, and Lawrence is in the blue. I'm colorblind, can you tell, with the black shorts.
It's dark, too. You never know.
Yeah, so in goal down to our left is Lexi Van Westerhuizen, or Lexi VDW as we call her, and Zoe Hutchins is down to our right. So
for Lawrence, possession is going to be key. We saw that's how Erskine was able to wear down Waterville. The other thing is, again, in the first matchup between these two, Lawrence gave up 4 goals but had 17 goalie saves. So while 4 goals sounds like a lot, against 21 total shots, you're not doing half bad.
Right. All right, Lawrence working it in right down the middle for the Bulldogs. And, of course, immediately out of the gate, we have a player whose jersey I don't have on my roster. So let's find out.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a bump right there.
That's Kylie Delisle, wearing number 3. Kylie Delisle. She was number 11. So let's make that change. All right, driven up. And back there for Waterville to break the play up is Madison Gervais. Gervais over on the far side running to it is London Wilkie, but it's driven back up the sideline out of bounds right in front of the Lawrence bench. And head coach Corey Kemp flipped it back on the field. Waterville picks it off. Got a whistle right there as ready to strike that ball was Whitney Churchill, and it's going to go to Waterville.
So free kick here for Waterville against Erskine, and which is our first and only time we've seen Waterville this season. Their big strategy was really kind of just chip and chase and let Van Osen track it down once it was in the offensive end. Curious to see if that's the case as that one goes out of bounds.
Yep, that's out on the far side. Unable to keep it in was Maeve Wilcox. The throw-in, Taylor Pellerin, one of the stars of this Lawrence team, couldn't handle it at midfield. Loose ball running up there for Waterville. Lou Jane Algendi, who played really well against Erskine Academy, down the right side. Piper Hamilton with a shot, and it's in! Piper Hamilton scores in the first 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and Waterville is on the board 1-0.
I think took the words right out of my mouth. Algendi was so big in, I think, the creating of playmaking for Waterville against Erskine, just couldn't ultimately deliver. But right there, perfect pass, and, I mean, just put it past the goalie.
Yep, Piper able to drill that one right by Zoe Hutchins. We had a great line on that, and you could see to the right of Hutchins, no chance, but Algendi set it up with a beautiful feed from about midfield.
Yeah, that one just kind of get your playmaker in space and let her create, and Piper was able to do just that.
Yeah, Waterville does have snipers up front. Waterville electing just to nudge that out of bounds and take their chances on a throw-in. When you look at Hamilton, Von Osen, and Williams, you got 3 really good goal scorers there.
100%.
All right, the throw-in by Lawrence to Delisle. Delisle turns it up, defended there smartly by Gervais. Now it's driven out by the Purple Panthers right on to the Lawrence bench. Another throw in here.
Case there, Waterville Lawrence looking for a centering pass, and nobody was home.
Pellerin with a high one. Couple of bounces, comes down to Isla Dillaway. Dillaway makes a move. Gets herself out of trouble. Drives it up. Again, looking for Hamilton. Hamilton at midfield. It's run down, though, by Taylor Hatt. Hatt, a freshman.
Hamilton kind of got walled off there.
Ward, nice pass down the sidelines. Here comes Lawrence. However, beating the Lawrence player to the ball, Taylor Doan. Again, not Taylor Dane, but Taylor Doan. She beats Sage Dougal to the ball.
I do want to add an amendment to something I said in the pregame. I talked about, I think Waterville has maybe the better collection of offensive players than Erskine. I thought Erskine was a great team. I do want to add, I don't know that there's a better individual defender than from Erskine.
Oh, yeah, Sassy.
Yeah, Sassy. And that back line in totality was extremely good against Waterville.
She is absolutely tremendous. What a great player.
Yeah, pay them their proper respects.
Yep. Algendi breaks the play up, loses her footing, but it's rolled out of there by Sadie. Here comes Sadie Williams. She has a head of steam at midfield. Sadie Williams has Dudley with her on the right and Hamilton on the other side. Actually, Dudley's on the left, Hamilton on the right. Back to Williams. Williams, look at his zigzag. Williams goes up, a blast right on goal, and a save by Hutchins.
Good sign for this Waterville team, though, like I said, against Erskine. Sadie had several really good opportunities, I thought, in the game against Erskine. Just couldn't put them on goal.
Yeah, that one drilled all the way out of bounds. It'll be a Waterville ball. Lawrence boys basketball coach Jason Pellerin is the ball boy tonight.
Make sure to remember that when basketball season comes around.
Gets a bird's eye view of his daughter Taylor playing for Lawrence, wearing number 19. All right, midfield, Wilcox runs it up. A blast, hits a Lawrence player. Loose, driven out of there, probably going to go out near midfield, and does. Nope, doesn't. Kept in by Ward, then it ping-pongs out of bounds. Last touch by Dillaway. And up the left side, Dougal. Dougal stopped. Defense played by Doan.
Doan doing a nice job early. 2 early takeaways.
Hamilton, give and go with Williams. Hamilton. Nice move, rolls by Hat. Algendi. Cleared.
Right idea there, just couldn't get enough on it to get it over to Piper.
Ward in the middle, off the side of the body of Dillaway, trying to get it ahead for Sage Dougal. Cleared out of bounds by Doan. Doan comes up a little lame after that. Throw in by Ward to Dougal. Back to Ward. Now in the middle for Pellerin. Right side, Waterville 1, Lawrence nothing. Delisle lays it inside. The shot and a save by Lexi Vander Westhuizen.
Unfortunately, it was offsides.
Okay. London Wilkie, that's why she got in so clean.
Didn't want to ruin the call just in case they overturned it. Maybe by a smidge. We don't have a direct line of sight there, but yeah, you saw the ref there stick his hand up.
So offsides. Wouldn't have counted had it gone.
Still the right idea. It was a nice setup on that give and go.
Yep.
Just got to hold back a smidge longer.
Just a little too late. All right, the blast up to midfield. Pellerin. Taylor pooches it ahead for Churchill. Churchill down the sideline, off the shins there, up the sideline, Brooke Bentonen. Midfield, Lawrence. Trying to contain Waterville. Waterville's had the better of it so far. The goal by Piper Hamilton. 2:16 in. Algendi. To Williams. Down the left side for Waterville. Here's Maeve Wilcox. Wilcox deep, and it's scooted out of bounds by the Lawrence Bulldogs.
Now Wilcox played that one a little far ahead. Waterville doing a nice job with their passing, especially kind of one of those things where I feel like they're passing before their teammate gets there.
All right, a throw in here for the Purple Panthers. About halfway in the offensive zone. Goes by Williams. Pellerin has it taken back by Williams, though. Algendi kept it alive. Algendi with a shot. It's blocked. Loose ball. Bounced out by Taylor Pellerin.
That was a nice shot by Algendi. I think she kind of got caught there. She drew a lot of traffic and just didn't get rid of it in time.
Throw in again for Waterville. Lawrence gets to the ball. Waterville able to get it back to Williams. Williams about 30 yards away. Shot blocked.
She was lining up for a big bender.
Yep. Algendi went through Williams, comes over near side. Zoe Ward slows it down. Check that. That's Sage Dougal. Plays it back. Intercepted by Algendi. Algendi. It's boxed around. And Lawrence able to get it out and ahead, and Delisle is offsides.
I think both of these calls, I think they're the right calls. I think just a smidge.
Yep, just a little bit.
You're talking about a step there, and that was a big step there because that's a breakaway. But on the other side, how about Algendi again? We talked about how I think important she was to playmaking for Waterville. Just seems like she's always around the ball.
Yeah, and when she is around the ball, she's making good plays after getting control of it.
Yeah.
All right, Williams to Algendi. Pass too hard from Lou Jane, and it will be a Lawrence throw-in. Into Ward, and Algendi served it out. Throw in, picked off by Madison Gervais. Gervais to midfield. Waterville on the breakout. Sadie Williams trying to get it ahead for Piper Hamilton. It was blocked. I thought it hit a hand.
So did Sadie Williams.
Yep. Algendi weaving. Algendi double teamed, kept it alive, got it inside the circle, cleared out, goes off the thigh there of Haley Snipe. Lawrence with a possible breakout. No, midfield broken up by Gervais. Ahead to Algendi, not a Sadie Williams. Sadie, look out. Sadie making her move. Sadie with a shot and an easy goal for Sadie Williams.
How about that? Credit to just that kick in, but Sadie Williams kind of just turned on the Jets there. A little bump from Algendi, but Sadie just showed up all the footwork there.
So an easy goal for Sadie Williams, and Waterville has jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, in this first game, in the first match between these two, Sadie and Van Osen each split the pair of goals, or split the 4. And I think after that Erskine game, your Sadie Williams, that first one had to feel good to get it on goal. Now you got one in the back of the net.
Yeah, Lawrence really needs to score the next one. You can't fall behind 3-0. So Waterville, Panthers struggled mightily offensively last time out. Not so much tonight. And out of bounds, Gervais just elects to get rid of it. And we got a whistle.
Substitutions, I think. Also, basketball coach bailed out pretty quick. New ball boys.
Jason Pellerin is off the hook. He can now watch the game like a normal dad.
I get that, but seems like if you took the responsibilities, all I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
And this is just after he came here, I'm sure, from football practice.
That's
because he is an assistant for the Lawrence football team. Algendi, look at her again. A nice little pooch over to Williams. Williams, left side. Down there is Wilcox. Wilcox beaten to it by Alexandria Young. Young out of bounds with it.
Hey, I know you're colorblind, Mike, but am I blind? Van Osen's not out there. Is she 24, right?
No, it's Von Osen, by the way.
Von Osen.
And she is not.
Interesting.
And I did not have a chance to talk to Cody Vayu today, so far, haven't missed her.
Yeah, Sadie Williams has picked up a ton of that slack.
Algendi, right side. There's Piper. Piper Hamilton. Angles to the net. Left-footed. Rolls it right on goal. Easy stop for Hutchins. Hutchins hooks it out.
I think she was looking for somebody. I think she was trying to drop that off a little bit shorter than she meant. See if someone could come up and kind of redirect it, but instead kind of just an easy kick and save.
Yep. All right, down the right side for Lawrence is Wilkie. Wilkie with a head of steam. To the net. It is blocked in front. Excellent defensive play made back there for Waterville. Of course, we don't have her number.
That's how it goes. That's the case there, I think, where you had waited too long to make whatever the decision I think you needed to make was. Shoot it or pass it.
Yep. You had to do it before that.
Because you kind of, I think, ran yourself out of real estate. Here, though, Lawrence maintains possession in the offensive half. Nice pass there. That one's 100% onside.
All right, left side, Zoe Ward trying to get control of it, but can't. And Waterville's defense gets back in the play. Great job by Dillaway to get back there and break the play up. Now Waterville, Sadie Williams with a blast up, hit Zoe Ward. She shrugged that off up to Algendi.
Yeah, Ward there got caught as she got the perfect pass, chased it down, and then she stepped on the ball a little bit, and that hesitation let the Purple Panther defense recover.
All right, Waterville on the breakout. Left side, Wilcox trying to get it in the middle to Williams, broken up. Wilcox again, Pellerin clears. Wilcox keeps it in. Wilcox to Snipe. Snipe and Pellerin fight for it. Now it is Wilcox down the left sideline. Algendi. Waterville 2, Lawrence nothing. Off the body there of Piper Hamilton. All the way back to midfield. Goes right through the wickets of Dillaway, but back there to save the day is Madison Gervais. Gervais coming back to save the day because Lawrence had not Taylor Hatt, but Desiree Clements up. Right side, breaking in. Wilkie onside, a great chance for Lawrence, but she shoots it right at the goalkeeper. And Lexi van der Westhuizen with an easy save.
That was a great long pass to set that up. Lawrence stayed onside, but like you said, an atom ball.
Yep. Just a really easy stop. Ball punted to midfield. Waterville has had the edge. They lead it 2-0. We have 25:45 left in the first half.
I was just saying, we talked in the pregame about not being rain, but already seen a couple players try and plant and kind of lose their back foot a little bit.
Yeah, this field is definitely down in a gully, though. It is low for sure. Today's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu. There you see Algendi lose an edge right there.
As you talked about, too, especially as the sun goes down and cools down, you get some of that dew.
Get that condensation. Yeah. Not much you can do about it. Oof. There's a bump.
A big collision.
How do you do there by Abby Dudley?
Yeah.
Williams broke it up. Williams will push off. They're letting the girls play. Back to Taylor Doan. Taylor blasts it up. Now for Lawrence, another Taylor. Taylor Levesque. We got a lot of Taylors out there. That's off a hand, inadvertent, but still, they didn't pick it up. Far side for Lawrence, Churchill. Churchill cuts inside of Wilcox. Wilcox, though, bailed out by Williams. Sadie on the move to Algendi. Back to Williams. She loses an edge. Her shot is partially blocked. Picking it up now, Hamilton. It rolls right on net. Easy save there for Hutchins.
Not much on that one. So an easy third save there for the Bulldogs.
Blasted out midfield. Lawrence looking to get something going offensively. It's been a quiet half for them so far. Waterville 2 goals, Hamilton and Williams. And apparently playing without Mara Von Osen today.
Curious what happened there. One of the things I thought came out of, especially since we've been back to Erskine for a girls' soccer game and getting to talk to Ms. Pierce.
Sadie Pierce.
Yeah, who broke her collarbone in the Waterville Erskine Academy game. I think one of the things that she sort of alluded to is that Erskine, not only with possession, I think they kind of out-physicaled Waterville to a certain extent. I think you see here Waterville kind of going the opposite way in response. This game has been physical.
It has. They have definitely let the girls play. Lawrence clears it into Lyle. Right side for Wilkie. Wilkie's got speed. Wilkie down the sideline, and she got bumped right out of bounds.
That going to be a free kick for the Bulldogs, but honestly a break for Waterville as you see Purple Panthers trickle in here and stop what was going to be, I think, a 2-on-2 basically.
All right, free kick. First time that Lawrence has had this opportunity in the game. No corners yet for either side.
Yeah.
There it is. Inside, tipped by Delisle's foot. And now it's spanked out of there by Doan.
Yeah, I think with the grass and the slippage, I think both teams have kind of, you're not able to stop and start as quickly, so teams haven't felt the need necessarily to kick it over the end line.
Header. Algendi. Nice move. Starts the break. Sadie Williams. Up the left side to Wilcox. In the middle for Dudley. Over to Sadie Williams. Williams defended well from behind. Ball ends up back on her foot. Makes some moves. Forgot the ball. Goes back to get it. And laid it back for Wilcox. Wilcox down deep. Maya Williams with it for Lawrence. Bulldogs blasted up.
Surprised Waterville kind of seemed like they took their foot off the gas defensively there. They had the ball down deep, and then it seemed like Lawrence had just kind of a really easy time getting that out of the box.
Williams to Algendi.
Algendi's got to have like a bajillion hockey assists.
Algendi weaves away from Pellerin. The shot, a one-hopper. Easy stop there for Hutchins. And a blast out to midfield. Off the knee there of Doan.
Already Williams' fourth shot on goal.
Algendi fighting for it with Ward. It's going to go to Waterville.
Algendi's game, I think, is what is helping Waterville mitigate the loss of Von Osen, is because she's just sitting up in the center and just kind of controlling the offense of Waterville so effectively.
Doan. To Piper. Algendi. Intercepted by Pellerin. Lawrence can't clear it by Doan. Pellerin will try it again. She got stuffed there on a good play by Sadie Williams. Midfield, Dillaway drives it up, rolls right by the head there of Levesque. Trying to get it to Hamilton. Hamilton steals. Piper to the middle to Sadie. Williams turns, shoots one hopper, and a save for Zoe Hutchins, the junior.
Yeah, Lawrence better be on notice. Number 8 gets it within 25, 30, 40 yards. She's going to crank one.
She definitely lives by the creed of when you're shooting, you're dangerous.
And I accept that creed because especially now we talk about it getting slipped. You never know. Misjudge, one hop, funny bounce, slips out of a glove.
And we are about to have our first corner kick.
I believe, yes, you're correct. I mean, heck, in the in Messo's 2-1 win in field hockey, the first goal of that game came from 45 yards out, but a deflection set up somebody backdoor.
Yep. All right. Piper Hamilton. The header missed there by Dudley, and it rolls all the way to the other side.
It just didn't quite get anything on it.
Waterville keeps it alive, though, but finally picked up by Ward. Ward to midfield. Lawrence has got some numbers. They get it to the middle, but unfortunately too far ahead of Delisle, and back there was Gervais to defend.
Now, Lawrence had a chance there for a 3-on-2.
Oh, almost a break in there by Lawrence's Desiree Clements. Now it's cleared ahead, but hustling back to get it for Waterville is Doan, and Doan smartly knocks it out of bounds. They'll have a throw-in.
And Lawrence just, I think, a little bit off. I mean, that last pass, like you said, the breakaway, you had two play options, and you put it right in the middle where the defender was, unfortunately.
Ward into Pellerin. Pellerin far side to Churchill. Churchill can't knock it down. Hustles over, defended on the play by Wilcox. Wilcox stole it. Just flat out took it away. Up ahead to Hamilton. Yes, that is the Lawrence High Marching Band behind us.
A nice chit-chat for them. They're getting ready for next football game. Not home, obviously, because we're with the next Lawrence game, and that's at Coney.
Under the direction of the fantastic Lauren Fields.
She's very lovely in letting us set up our power.
It's a he, and that is wide.
Oh,
must not have been.
No, I guess
right.
not.
That wasn't Lauren.
The people the students told me was in charge was a woman. So
okay,
never mind then.
Not Lauren. Loren.
No.
And I'm sure, knowing Lauren as I do, he's been called far worse than that.
Look, the students told me who they said was in charge. I'm
right.
just going off the information I was given.
That's fine. All right, a clear out here, a goal kick to midfield. Piper Hamilton almost knocked down by Pellerin. Hamilton gets it ahead, right side trying to pick up Dudley, could not. Saved on the near side by Ward. Up to Pellerin, over to Ward. Down the sidelines for Clements. Clements hustling, able to keep it in. Angles in and immediately is cut off by Taylor Doan.
Lawrence doing a nice job with those long passes. I think they're able to, add just a smidge of touch, and there's a couple more offensive opportunities for him there.
Ward throwing it in, 16:55 left in the first half, 2-0 Waterville. Goals by Hamilton and Williams. Inside the box, cleared out. Up to midfield, and the little touch pass by Jade Howard over on the near side goes out.
She just missed Dudley. She was behind her. Otherwise, Dudley's off to the races.
Ball's up, picked up by Delisle. Delisle, take it away. Good defense by Madison Gervais. Up to Hamilton. Ball went past her. Back in by Lawrence. Deep in the Waterville zone, or halfway in the Waterville zone, that is. Williams clears it all the way out, trying to pick up Dudley. Did not. Lawrence clears it in. Doan, excellent defender. Over to Dillaway. Dillaway into the Lawrence zone off a Bulldog chest. Still alive. Delisle boxes it up. Right near the circle. Gervais ahead to Williams. Williams for Hamilton. Hamilton that is trying to outrun Levesque, ends up with the ball, fires a shot, it's wide. On the short side, hits the side of the net.
Nice look there. Would have liked to see, I think, Hamilton see if she could actually come back because her and Dudley kind of cross paths there as Dudley came from outside back inside. She had her with her.
Here's the drive by Hutchins. By Hamilton, picks up Clements. Clements knocked it in. We've got a foot race. And clearing it is Waterville out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Waterville picked that one up from Erskine because that was Erskine's strategy. Do we think we have a defensive advantage? No, kick it out of bounds and reset.
Right. Pellerin gets the throw in, taken away by Snipe. Pellerin gets it back eventually from Zoe Ward. Pellerin and Hamilton going womano, now breaking in Clements. Clements can't get a shot off, and it's blasted out of there by Waterville. Up to Hamilton. To Williams. Sadie on the go. Left side, pass down the sideline for Wilcox. Can she get it? Yes. Slows it down, back to Williams. Williams outside the circle, a long one, too high.
Just makes you think of one of those flow charts. Should I shoot this? Are you open? Yes, yes. Are you open? No, do it anyway.
I think that's accurate. 13:55 left first half. Waterville 2. Excuse me, Lawrence. Yes, I was
Waterville
right.
2.
Waterville 2
You're
and
right.
Lawrence nothing. Man, another senior moment. I need some Prevagen. It's Mara in goal? No
that
kidding.
would explain why we didn't see her out in the field.
Well, thanks for that. You know, it's always nice to get great tips from the fans. So Mara Von Osen is in goal. So there. And Waterville just scored, and I have no idea what happened.
Don't worry. I marked the replay. I got this.
All right.
So let's see it.
Let's all see it again, or at least you and I see it again for the first time.
Nope. I think it was Sadie Williams for what it's worth.
All right. All right. So what have we learned here in the last 1 minute? We've learned that Mara Von Osen is in goal. And we've also learned that we think it was Sadie Williams scoring to make it 3-0.
Interesting choice by Waterville to take one of their better offensive players and stash her between the pipes.
So obviously Lexi Vander Westhuizen is still not feeling well.
Yeah,
because that was the case the other day when Jade Howard played goal.
Also, if that was Sadie Williams, which I assume it was because it was from like 35 yards out, that was a heck of a shot.
Mm-hmm. Time of that goal was 27-43.
Yeah, it goes down as a WL.
That would be wasn't looking.
Wasn't looking.
Right.
For all you baseball scorekeepers.
Well, if you're unaware of what the reference is, back in the days, the late, great Phil Rizzuto, notorious for missing plays on Yankees broadcasts when he missed a play, would write on his score sheet, WL wasn't looking. Though he and Bill White together on the old WPIX in New York with the Yankee broadcast were fantastic.
I believe it.
That was great stuff. All right, pass in the middle. Delisle over on the right side. I believe that's Wilkie. Wilkie down the sidelines, pulls up, goes to the middle, loses control of it, gets it in front, though, to Leah. Addison Leah not able to do anything with it. Kicked it over to the far sidelines, and it's out. Waterville drives it out.
To this point, Lawrence has done a nice job. They've been kind of that 20-yard to 20-yard team. They've been able to get it down to the box, but then when they get down here, Waterville just really bows up and almost just wins their one-on-one defensive matchups.
All right, back. Taylor Doan, good defense. Ball back in, and guess who made a good defensive play? Algendi. And Williams able to get it out. Lawrence with pressure not translating into shots, but some offensive zone pressure. Delisle turns. That's a nice move to the inside. Williams stole it, though, as Dougal got knocked down, and Sadie clears it out to midfield. Back in it goes. Algendi slows it down. Algendi, some open space. Algendi still with it. Now up the right side, kicked it ahead to Dudley, and it's out. Driven out of bounds by Taylor Levesque.
Algendi's plus-minus has got to be immaculate.
She is good. What a solid all-around player. All right.
Especially at the midfield, because I'm sure she could play up, forward striker position if need be, but she's just she just affects the offense so much.
Hamilton back in for Waterville, and Nevaeh Mason in for the first time. She's wearing 27 as the lights begin to take a little bit of effect. Here's Hamilton. Cuts up the middle. Off a knee. Hamilton back with it. Hamilton slows it up. Hamilton jammed up there. Good defense by Levesque. Levesque cleared. Back inside by Snipe, and it's handled there by Hutchins.
Long shot out there. Easy save for Hutchins.
All right, midfield. Neither player willing to head it. Doan tamped it down. Addison Leah for Delisle. Now Ward. Ward back to Leah. Leah. A stutter move on Doan. Played it ahead. Doan angles back into the play and just knocks it out.
Curious to see if they mark this a corner kick or not, because I think it went out on the right side of the flag, which would be a throw-in.
I think they're giving her. Nope, they're not.
I don't even think Lawrence is getting it based on the fact that Waterville
No, they're
tracked
not.
it down. I thought that was off Waterville.
It is a throw-in right from the corner.
Yeah, so throw in from the 1 yard line.
And Doan into Hamilton. Taken away by Pellerin, not a Ward. Ward, nice move away from Williams. Ward, broken up by Williams, though. Sadie with a steal. Lays it ahead. Trying to get it ahead of the pack to Mason. Could not. Slowed down by Lawrence. We are down to 8:40 left in the first half. Pellerin drives it up. Right side, and a dash for it here between Kiara McNeil and Sage Dougal. They go to the corner, and it is out.
A misplay there by Lawrence. I think she was a little bit worried. Some of those earlier offside calls, I think, might have had her a little bit jumpy because she got a late dash on that.
All right, throw in to Delisle. Back to Churchill. And taken away by Algendi. Algendi relieves the pressure at least momentarily, but Williams at midfield, slowed up, taken away by Lawrence. Nice move to the middle. Bulldogs with a chance. Leah can't get a foot on it. Back it goes. Pellerin lobbed it up. Ward left side.
He called. No. That's the hand signal's offside. That if he's calling offsides, no, it wasn't. I do not think that was. I think Lawrence got one against him on that one.
Okay. Let the record show. You have filed a claim.
I have.
All right, here's Doan. Doan got it by Leah. Hamilton right there on the sidelines. Back to Dillaway. Dillaway to Hamilton. That was a fastball right there for sure on the pass. Ball ends up through Mason down the left side. Waterville gets it. Streaking is Wilcox. Wilcox goes in, stolen by Lawrence. Excellent defense there by Alexandria Young. Waterville have kept that alive. It is a battle between Sadie Williams and Whitney Churchill. Williams wins it. Williams on the sidelines and cleared it, and it goes out.
Lawrence stepped away, so it should be second corner kick here for the Purple Panthers. I tell you what, I don't think I'd want to meet Sadie Williams in a dark alley. Seeing how she fights for that ball, I don't like my chances.
Okay. She goes after it hard.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
She's playing too, I think that's a demonstration of leadership, right? She's playing like a teammate who does not want to lose 3 in a row.
All right, corner kick. And I'd love to tell you who that is, but that's way too far away. Is it Williams? Okay,
yes,
no surprise. So Williams with the corner. The blast off a thigh of Lawrence in front to Hamilton. Hamilton's shot blocked. And it rolls all the way back. Dillaway trying to keep it in, could not. Cleared up by Ward. On the near side, Leah.
Hamilton had a great chance at that rebound, just had to steady it, and in that extra second let Lawrence jump up on her and block that shot.
So Lawrence survives that. Over midfield, Taylor Doan. Back to Doan. It's almost like she had a string on it. That went out off Leah. And it'll be a Waterville throw-in. Clock at 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. 3-0 Waterville. Hamilton, Williams, and Williams. All right, throw in off the head of Ward. Pellerin played it back. Blasted up. We got a foot race. And it is won by Taylor Doan as she outlasted Addison Leah. Up to Algendi. Algendi kept it in. Stutter step to the right, trying to go around Ward. Ward upended her, and a whistle there.
Free kick here for Waterville. Lawrence seemingly trying that chip and chase, but the Purple Panthers defense doing a nice job of just kind of pinching down when they get up that pass up that far.
Williams with a drive. Gets all the way through. Down there, Hamilton, and it's offsides.
That kind of just bad luck for Waterville because she wasn't looking for Wilcox, but it just happened to find its way through the door to Wilcox.
That's what we call accidental offense.
Yeah.
All right, the blast up. Over Hamilton. Over midfield. Picked up by Leah. Again, Doan beat her to it. Doan, nice move right around Zoe Ward. Up to Hamilton. Waterville with a breakout. Hamilton zigzags. Right side for Dudley. Dudley angles in. Dudley angled off the play by Maya Williams.
Yeah, Doan basically playing free safety. As soon as that long pass goes up, she's coming out of the center of the field to knock it out.
3:40 left in the half. And Waterville with corner kick number 3. It'll be Piper Hamilton. All right, Hamilton with a lot on that. If she were playing football and kicking field goals, that would have been good from about 50.
Yeah, it would have. She got every piece of that ball. The goal kick going the other way after Hamilton kicks it to the moon.
All right, Hutchins blasts it up midfield. Once again, Leah. Leah pooches it ahead, but on it first is Gervais. Gervais up the sidelines, but it goes out. I think she's content with that, too.
Yeah, worth noting to see how Waterville adjusts defensively because Doan went out as part of that substitution package right before the corner.
Yeah, 2:45 left in the half. Let's see how Waterville survives without Doan back there, and they get some help there. Leah played it out of bounds.
Unforced errors.
Dillaway to throw in. Dudley and Ward. Ward wins the fight. Now to Williams. Sadie turns upfield, drives it up. Lawrence picks it up. Midfield to Pellerin. Pellerin back to Taylor Hatt. Up for Delisle. Doesn't connect. Picked off by Gervais. Gervais on the clear. Williams at midfield. Lost to Delisle. Delisle plays it ahead. Left side. Right there is Leah. Leah slows it up. We've got 1:50 to go in the half. Can Lawrence get an opportunity here? Back to Pellerin. They elect to play it back. Pellerin's pass went back to Levesque. Then she played it off Sadie Williams, and Sadie blasts it in. Hamilton running up. Hamilton getting control. Hamilton with a shot, and she just missed the far post.
How about that? Lawrence trying to push her off her spot, and Hamilton just kind of slithered her way through and got a great look at the goal. Just missed that far post, like you said.
All right. It is Zoe Hutchins with a goal kick. Up the far side to Wilkie. Wilkie up the sidelines, taken away by Waterville. Waterville dumps it back in. Here's Jade Howard. Back up the sidelines. Now blasted out by Lawrence. Deep it goes. Bulldogs trying to curl in there is Delisle. Couldn't do it. Now Delisle will throw it in. 42 seconds left in the half, and it is just pooched out there by Madison Gervais.
I'm pretty sure that will be Lawrence's first corner kick.
It is. So the Bulldogs in the final 30 seconds finally get a corner kick. It's Zoe Ward, I believe. Here's the drive off the head there of Williams, and it goes out. They'll throw in from there, and just time to run the ball down and throw it in, and that'll run the clock out. And that is it. So the Waterville Purple Panthers score 3 times in the first half, and the Panthers will take a 3-goal lead into the break here at halftime. Our score from Lawrence High School is the Waterville Purple Panthers 3, Lawrence Bulldogs nothing. Halftime, sponsored by Hammond Lumber Company, is coming up next. You are watching and listening to high school girls soccer on the place for local sports, Sports Radio 1160, WSKW The Score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Randy Belanger purchased the Harry J. Smith Company over 7 years ago, knowing his customers expected the same quality service as they have always received for over 100 years. With 10 bays and 12 employees, we can have most of your repairs done the same day. Whether it's on your car, truck, or RV, we can handle it. Just call us and let us go to work for you. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue in Waterville, keeping your vehicle on the road for over 100 years and doing it the right way.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Nothing brings people together like good food, so when you're cooking for the ones you love, why trust anyone but Joseph's Market? Joseph's Market is famous for their fine meats. Plus, no one makes sausage like Joseph's. They have 32 rotating flavors like Mexican chorizo, teriyaki pineapple, or spinach and feta, so there's something for everyone. You know, an apron is just a cape worn backwards, so be a superhero at your next cookout with fresh meat and sausage from Joseph's Market on Front Street in Waterville. Find them at josephsmarketmaine.com and like them on Facebook. Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Are you fed up with high prices at the pump? Do monthly utility bills drain your wallet?
If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and Jonna Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus, here for you today and through all points of your life.
Mike Violet, AJ Knights, back here at halftime here at Lawrence High School. It is Waterville 3 and Lawrence nothing. Halftime on the score. Always brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner. Find them online at hammondlumber.com. Waterville 3, Lawrence nothing. Didn't take Waterville long, AJ. 2:16 into the first half. Piper Hamilton again from Lou Jane Algendi. And Waterville got the jump and was up and took the lead here on this goal.
Yeah, I think you could tell Waterville, I think, came out wanting to set a tone after not performing the way they wanted to the last two games. And just like you said, Algendi gets Hamilton out in space, and she does a nice job crossing up the goalie's body.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Zoe Hutchins expected that kind of fastball there from Piper Hamilton. So Hamilton buried it 1-0 again from Algendi at 2:16. Sadie Williams got Waterville's second goal at 9:58 of the first half on this play.
And for those, if you've joined us late, number 8 for Waterville, who's about to score this goal, has shot often and shot often. Early and often, excuse me.
Yep, goalie came out, and Hutchins took a gamble, and Williams won that gamble. So 2-0 there. That came at 9:58. And then about 27:43 in, because I'm guessing on that as well. We're guessing that Sadie Williams scored to make it 3-0.
You catch the end of it here, whose foot it comes off. I just couldn't see a jersey number the first time, but I'm pretty positive that's Sadie because that was in the spot that she's been.
Whomever got it made it 3-0. Waterville's had a clear edge here in the first half. Corner kicks 3-1 in favor of Waterville from a time of possession standpoint, though. Pretty heavy edge for the Purple Panthers.
Yeah, I think Lawrence has tried to do kind of a long pass and chase it down. Early they got caught in a couple of offsides. And then Waterville, I think, adjusted pretty nicely to that, which I don't think is a surprise because against Erskine, it seemed like that's what Waterville wanted to do against them, was kick it down and let Williams and specifically Von Osen go down, body up, and take it away and then see what they could do as the gunners that they are. Here tonight, though, Waterville, I think, has done a nice job, specifically Doan, who has kind of, like I said, jokingly played sort of a free safety spot. She's been in the middle of the defense, and Lawrence keeps kicking them down this near sideline, and she just comes over and boots them out.
She's been a tower of strength back there. Taylor Doan, number 1, has been an outstanding defender here in this game. She and Algendi are so good. Yes. Algendi is a midi, so she kind of patrols the midfield area and does such a great job of not only playing defense, but also gaining possession of the ball, then distributing the ball so well. When you got Hamilton and you got Williams, by the way, Mara Von Osen, of course, playing goal, I just found out because of a bum ankle, so she's not able to really go hard. And, of course, we know, seeing her play, that she goes hard all the time, playing up front. So she's playing goal. That's why she's playing goal here tonight. But Algendi getting that ball at midfield and distributing, we've seen, this is the second game now. She's been great.
Yeah, on the first goal for Hamilton, it was Algendi with the assist there, and she kind of picks up, I think, the hockey assist here for this Waterville team a lot. While she may not be the primary assister, has been essential in setting up and facilitating and opening up these shots that Waterville's got. 9-0 shots on goal in the first half.
Halftime brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, HammondLumber.com. It's Waterville 3, Lawrence nothing. Second half is next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and Sean Packard, our videographer, back here live. As you see the clock winding down from halftime, there's the horn, and we are set to go here. Second half, Waterville 3, Lawrence nothing. Hamilton, Williams, and Williams with the goal. Lawrence in the blue with the dark shorts, and Waterville in their whites tonight. Footballing over the weekend. Lawrence at Coney tomorrow night. We're back at Fuller Field in Augusta. Game time 7 o'clock. And then Saturday afternoon in Winslow at Jerry Poulin Field for the Raiders taking on the Belfast Lions. 7 o'clock and 1 o'clock, Friday and Saturday. A double dip of high school football here on the place for local sports. Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
I'm, of course, always looking forward to our schedule, which you can find at all those same places, 1160thescore.com and centralmainesports.com. But I'm really curious to see what Coney looks like after that Messalonsky game.
Well, a MASH unit is the best way to say it, because I did have a conversation with B.L. Lippert this morning, and I will have more on that tomorrow during our pregame show about the MASH unit his team now resembles. Underway here. And Lawrence with work to do. Waterville won the first matchup 4-1. They're leading here 3-0.
I was just going to say, MASH I don't think is underrated, but great show. For those who haven't seen it, find it in syndication, watch it.
Yeah, if you're of a certain age like I am. And, of course, I will ask you this question, having a pretty good idea what your answer is going to be. The author who wrote MASH, the original, the book MASH, Richard T. Hooker.
Offsides.
That's a pseudonym, by the way. Mm-hmm. Where did that man practice medicine?
Johns Hopkins.
Waterville, Maine.
Really? I did not know that.
Dr. Richard Hornberger is his real name.
Should have told my dad. The reason I've seen the show is because it's one of his favorites, and he was just here.
Remember, Hawkeye Pierce was from Crabapple Cove, Maine.
I did not remember
that.
I'm surprised my dad didn't bring that up.
Now you can do some digging on that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I was reading about MASH the other day, the movie, which, of course, was directed by the great Robert Altman.
Yes.
His son wrote the theme song, Suicide is Painless.
Right.
And has made untold millions of dollars on the royalties of that song. Just that one song.
Yeah.
Incredible. Do some research. And he owned a restaurant in Waterville that's not there anymore on Kennedy Memorial Drive right near 95 called The Silent Woman.
Wow.
Which my mother worked at as a waitress back in the 60s.
It's going full circle here.
Oh, it's incredible. It really is. Great trivial stuff there. Go ahead and Google it. All right. We have a game to call here, so let's do it.
This is not MASH trivia night.
Sean's the only one doing his job right now.
Free kick here for Lawrence after some physical play there and a tackle.
Okay. The blast in, a wall there set up by Waterville, and effectively they block it. Dillaway goes down deep. Kept it alive, but it's going to be another throw-in for Lawrence. Bulldogs need to score. They have got to get the next one. Ward. Over to Churchill. Right side, Bulldogs trying to turn it up. Wilkie, back to Churchill, too far, and right there is Piper.
It's kind of been Lawrence's night, whether it's offsides or just not completely right on with the pass. It's just they've had some opportunities. They just have missed like the last pass.
All right, Wilkie got it up. Down the far sideline, now to Ward. Ward bumped off the play. Taylor Doan doing what she does, making good defensive plays.
Tell you what, we said it in the first half, and I think you're seeing it ramp up a little bit. Refs letting them play.
Yep, I like that.
I do too.
Nothing egregious.
No.
I mean, there's, nobody deliberately taking anybody out or anything like that, but a little, little jostling here and there is good for the soccer soul. All right, if you see Mara Von Osen with the ball right now and we've got a deep shot from her, you can see how she's definitely favoring the Waterville goalkeeper. I think it's her right foot.
Yeah, we'll see here she runs up for this free kick.
And that's not normally a Mara Von Osen kind of kick. I mean, she's got one wicked leg.
Yeah, she's got power.
Yep.
Speaks, though, to her incredible skill. Obviously, she's injured, but they still put her on the field, obviously, in a completely different position.
She's a heck of an athlete. Her brother Liam, of course, was quarterback at Waterville High a couple of years ago when Waterville started playing 8-man football. And Mara is so good. Excellent basketball player, too. All right, the throw-in. Picked off by Sadie Williams. Sadie midfield. The attempt to clear it in is blocked. Went high off a Lawrence defender. They'll throw it in. Will Waterville.
That's it. The old adage, open as soon as you hit the gym, is applicable to Sadie Williams.
Yep.
Steps foot on the grass, she's open.
All right, Doan. Open as soon as she gets off the bus.
Yeah.
Doan knocks it out.
I say, because that third goal, that was from a ways out in the first half.
Yes, it was. That I do know. Other than that, I don't know much about it. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees. Where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online at cmautogroup.com. Midfield, Waterville on the breakout. Sadie dumps it right down the right side for Hamilton. Hamilton to the middle. Waterville going to the net. And it is blocked there. Excellent defensive play by Young. The shot and a save. After that, Young play by Hutchins.
Young kind of in that, as you said earlier, offensive or accidental offensive area, but an Adam ball.
Waterville had Abby Morrill up too. A lot of white jerseys. There's Hamilton. Hamilton, open space. Hamilton, right side, laid it ahead, too far ahead of her teammate Maeve Wilcox, and it's punched out of bounds by Lawrence. Nope, it's not out. Sorry. Thought it was headed there. Midfield, blocked, now kicked back in. And Waterville hustles back. Madison Gervais and Doan. Doan first to it, drives it out right on her bench.
And Doan just technically sound, runs them down.
Yep.
If she feels like she can turn on it, she's tried to turn and get it back upfield. If not, that exact play there, which lets her defense reset.
Steal by Waterville off the throw-in. Lawrence trying to get it back. They do. That's Taylor Pellerin. Pellerin up to the circle. Now Lawrence turns it back up. Right side, Wilkie. Taken away and knocked out. Waterville ball. The throw into Howard. Abby Dudley midfield, loses it, taken away by Taylor Hatt. Now back to midfield, off the chest there of Pellerin. To Churchill, beaten to it by Waterville's Keith Rice. Now down the far side, Ward. Ward trying to angle it. Ward does angle it. It's loose. Right there, the shot is blocked. A shot there by Lawrence, and the rebound ends up out of bounds. Bulldogs had a break.
That was a great opportunity there, but nice job by the Purple Panthers staying in tight to help out Von Osen there. As you see, this one squirts its way through. Solid contact there, just couldn't get it on the net.
Could not cash in. This is The Score, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, Skowhegan, Waterville, Augusta, the place for local sports.
Update here. I believe they actually got a handball.
All right. So this high school, the Bulldogs, trying to work it out. They just had a glorious chance to get a goal. Didn't work. Taylor Pellerin couldn't clear. Kept in. Snipe. Driven back out. Jumping up is Doan. You don't see her that deep very much. Doan down the right side. Doan and Ward, a pair of ones, and the ball ends up out.
Just a quick reset here. Everything was resetting. We got technical difficulties. We got unplugged there. Penalty kick, no goal. We're back. Apologies.
Yeah. That's it. You summed it all up. Yeah. We still had video through the entire process, I think. So at least you got to see that penalty shot. Ball's out, and Sean on that side beyond the trees, the sunset to our left, probably worth a shot at some point. Really gorgeous sunset.
Tell you what, Maine sunsets the last few weeks have not disappointed.
On the other side of those trees is Interstate 95.
That's not as beautiful.
No, it's not. But beyond that, that sunset is wicked nice. And right down below, you can see the head of Lawrence boys basketball coach Jason Pellerin.
What is this? He works half the game?
Yeah, he got pressed back into service. Well, at least his daughter's right there at 19, so at least he can really get a great view of her. All right, down the sidelines and all the way back. It goes in the Waterville zone to the middle, and Von Osen, gimpy ankle and all, will come out and scoop it up just barely.
That was a choice there by the defender. I think that was for Waterville, because I'm with kicking it back to the goal, but you got to put oomph on that.
That was still away.
Yeah, you got to get that to Von Osen, because she's back there because she got a gimpy.
Oh, look at the save there. Mara Von Osen diving on that one and knocked it away with her right hand.
I didn't get what the call is. There's a quick restart. Apparently, they said, I think she picked it up outside of the box. And then Lawrence just with a quick blast.
She just got back. Look, and see her make that save. Great save by Mara Von Osen, but it's going to result in a corner kick. Number 2 for Lawrence.
That was a heck of a save.
All right, here's the corner kick, and it's blocked. Waterville blocked the kick, and the Karen went all the way out to midfield. Panthers on the break. It is Hamilton to Williams. Nice pass back to Hamilton. Hamilton, left side, back to Williams. Williams slows, a stutter, finds open space. She's going to blast it. The shot is wide.
Looking for a bender, just didn't get enough bend.
And Zoe Hutchins will drive it out, or try to at least. Lawrence needs to turn up the offense. Waterville just hasn't allowed it to happen. Ward to midfield, off the body there of Wilkie. Algendi on her. Pooched up by Waterville. Good play by Rice. Now at midfield, up to Hamilton. Algendi steps in front, takes it away. Back to Hamilton. Piper lays it ahead, angles it, trying to bend it, and it does scoot to Hutchins, but not a shot.
No, that one would have been out. Hutchins grabbed that up, trying to get the quick restart. I mean, to your point, obviously down 3-0, right? Lawrence has to score. They've had opportunities here early, penalty kick, and then if not for a heroic save from Von Osen, you're looking at there was the goose egg breaker.
Yep. Push there on Lawrence. Free kick here for Sadie Williams. And it's going to go over. Too much leg there for Sadie Williams.
And unfortunately, these last few shots, this is what we saw in Erskine. She had great opportunities, unfortunately, just kind of inaccurate with them. That first half, she was deadly. I think out of her 6 first-half shots, I think only 1 wasn't on goal.
All right, Zoe Hutchins can't get it out of the zone. Knocked down by Hamilton, taken away, though, by Churchill. Churchill and Hamilton, a tussle. To the near sideline, Wilkie. Algendi right in the thick of it. Look at that move there. Great move by Algendi. Her soccer smarts are smart. Look at this. Great job there. Staying with her, though, is Hat, though. Give Hat some credit.
That was
because Algendi had her turned inside out there for a second.
That was a case where I think Algendi was getting a little bit too cute with it.
Yeah. I like it, though.
Yeah.
I still like it.
You see the skill, for
I was
sure.
entertained by it. All right, off the body there of Abby Dudley. Running up to it is Hat. Taken away, though, by Williams. A drive over the net. Sadie's too strong tonight. Has a goal. 2 goals, I should say, we think. But the last couple of shots have been way too strong.
That one was close.
26 to go in the half.
Just cleared the crossbar.
3-0 Waterville. All the goals in the first half. Hutchins, the junior goalkeeper, ready to kick it away. Midfield, Williams took it away from Pellerin. Pellerin watches her take another shot that is way over the net. Sadie definitely had Wheaties for breakfast.
Yeah, Dudley, I think, giving her playfully some crap about it. She had Dudley, and I think that was who's on the far side. She had 2 teammates in front that she could have looked to.
Might have been Maeve Wilcox.
I think it was Wilcox.
All right, knocked out by Kripe, or Snipe, I should say. Picked off by Lawrence. Lawrence on the break. Stopped, though. Dillaway back there playing defense. I think Doan's out of the game for now. And this will be a throw-in for Waterville. It went out off Lawrence.
No way.
That's what they said.
All right. Do they say? I don't think so, but it is way over there.
I can't believe you're doubting an official.
Man, that Lawrence, this has got to be one of those situations where you're going to kind of see what Lawrence is made of. You get the penalty kick, you get that great shot. Neither of them result in a goal. I mean, when you're already down 3-0, you get a chance, I think, to see what the Bulldogs are made of. They can come back with some more juice, or if that deflates them.
Algendi drove it out of bounds after the throw-in. Now back underway. Cleared to midfield by Lawrence. Bulldogs need some offense. Churchill intercepted by Rice to Hamilton. Hamilton tried to go on the other side of the field. That was picked off. Algendi, though, kept it alive. Back up to midfield. Desiree Clements. Clements, open space. Midfield, knocked down, cleared back in by Gervais. It's out on the Lawrence bench.
It seems like this half, Lawrence had that little flurry there just for a few minutes ago. Lawrence started off hot with a couple chances, kind of more evenly matched.
Yep, here they go. Here's Waterville again, and Williams broken up. On the near side, it's Hamilton to Sadie. Gets away from Pellerin. This one is in! And that was, I think, a shot that Zoe Hutchins would like to have back.
Yeah, I think as you see the replay here, Mike, I believe this caught a Bulldog on its way through the box.
Time of the goal.
Yeah, it did.
26-38, so a redirect, so a deflection. And if Williams did indeed get that second goal, this is a hat trick for her.
I believe it is.
So let's reset things for you right now. Score and Scoreboard brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 23:10 to go in this game. It is 4-0 Waterville. Hamilton, and then Williams 3 in a row.
Yeah, Williams. She got an assist there. I didn't see the number, but there was a Lawrence defender that tried to knock it down, and instead it kind of ricocheted off to the right. So Hutchins was kind of going left and then had to shift the other way.
And I missed that, so good job by you to notice that. So Hutchins, really no chance. Now driven deep and hustling Hamilton. Hamilton's onside. To the net she goes. Can't really get much on it because she got cut off there by Olivia Cleaves. And it ends up being a harmless little rolling shot on net.
How about that? I've been joking around with Williams shooting, but that was Williams' pass that dropped that in a perfect spot for Hamilton.
She sure did.
Hamilton got caught there, too, because she tried to obviously go with the inside foot to widen her angle, and that's where the defense was coming from.
Back at midfield, Sadie Williams drove it down on the Lawrence bench, down to 22 minutes left. And Lawrence looking at a 4-goal deficit.
First time these two teams met up, it was 4-1 Waterville. Yep. And how about, too, credit to the Purple Panthers playing with, let's say 1A and 1B. You've got Williams, but Von Osen in goal and not at striker.
Yeah.
Because in the first game, Williams and Von Osen had a pair apiece. Those were their 4 goals.
Yeah, and when Waterville's got, when you've got Von Osen, Hamilton, and Williams all striking, you have some serious firepower.
With Algendi manning in the midfield.
Right, yep. All right, Williams lost it. Algendi steps into it. Algendi, ever aggressive, slows down, gets the ball. At least keeps it alive. And a slip, but I think a push ruled on Algendi.
Yeah, Algendi got caught there because she was trying to get a foot on the ball, and she didn't. So, I think it was more so the push, but her foot looked like it just tripped her.
Midfield headed down by Williams. Over it goes to Howard. Howard, right side for Wilcox. Maeve couldn't handle. Breaks it up, though. Maeve Wilcox back. Howard and Hamilton up. Ball's out.
Yeah, Wilcox tried to keep that in bounds. Otherwise, it would have been a deep throw in for Waterville, but instead goes off her foot. And
Lawrence with a throw-in.
I think she getting – oh, no, sorry, that's the Lawrence. Because it looked like Wilcox got grabbed by that coach over there for a little bit of discussion about that, but that's the Lawrence bench.
All right, up the sidelines. Back to Fetch. Gervais for Waterville. Gervais up the sideline, but it's out. Lawrence and Coney football at 7 tomorrow night. Belfast at Winslow football 1 Saturday afternoon.
Did you check the weather forecast just in case?
No, not yet.
Because I think last I heard this morning, I think it's supposed to be nice through the weekend until maybe Saturday night.
Well, then we're in the clear.
I think we're good.
We're in the clear. All right, driving it in, Lexi Vander Westhuizen, who I figured out is wearing 33, their normal goalkeeper.
Got it. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense because normally your goalies hit and miss with the number because they got the colored jersey.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little slow. I kind of didn't think that was Lexi in goal, but I wasn't sure enough to say it, and then when this fan mentioned it to me,
it was a dumb moment, but I'm with you. She's been the starting goalkeeper. We knew about her because she didn't play against Erskine because she was sick, so just went back to, she's back in now. Yeah.
19 minutes to go, second half. Going to take a heck of a comeback.
Lawrence had some chances early to get this potentially to 3-2.
Throw in. Bulldogs. Not really. Other than that one shot off the quick restart, that's really been the offense tonight.
And the penalty kick.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, it was a Herculean effort by Von Osen.
Corner kick number 3 here for Lawrence. And
finds its way
easily,
to Von Osen.
Von Osen picked it up easily.
That evens out the corner kicks.
Yeah, 3-3.
Problem is going to be shots on goal. It was 9-1 at the half, and I think it's somewhere in the vicinity. Actually, I think it's only 10-3 now, 11-3, because Waterville really hasn't put anything on goal except for the goal.
Midfield, Levesque over to Ward. Zoe Ward down the far side, out. Lawrence had it last. 17:50 to go in the half. Tomorrow morning on opening drive, 7 to 9. On the radio on the score, Travis Lesargic from the Portland Press-Herald.
What are you guys going to talk about?
We'll see what Travis thinks about the Patriots and the Jets this Sunday. We'll talk about high school football for sure.
100%.
And also Travis was up at the University of Maine yesterday watching the Black Bears practice on the ice for the first time.
Heck yeah.
So we'll get to
I think they have an exhibition. It's at Colby, isn't it? Like it's the 7th or something
Yes, it is. October 7th. It's going to be against UNH. It's the border war. UNH and Maine playing at Colby College.
Good news then for all you UMO fans. Don't have to drive very far to get to that one.
And great to have that game in that venue.
Yeah. That facility, we got to do the region championships there last year.
Beautiful.
It was my first time there. Beautiful.
It's so bright.
It is.
That's the thing that I noticed the most after the beautiful sheet of ice and the great comfortable seats in the stands and the really good viewing lines.
I was going to say, there's not a bad seat in there.
No, it's a beautiful, beautiful rink. And, of course, the building is truly a Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it is.
It is glorious. So, yeah, they'll play October 7th at Colby College. Jack Kelly Rink.
I have to find my way over there. Hard to believe. We're basically to October.
Yeah, next week.
That's nuts.
You know, we're about to enter into week 4 of the high school football season.
That's crazy.
I mean, you know, we're already talking about, you know, who's where in the Crabtree points when it comes to the playoff setup. All right, midfield, Waterville, some subs in the game. Nevaeh Mason is in, wearing 27. Ball's out far side. We're down to 15 and a half minutes to go in the second half. And about to get a throw in here by Lawrence into Pellerin. Taylor tamped it down. Behind her, though, Doan came up. Now Algendi blasts it up.
Now Waterville just trying to get it through that back line, and Lawrence having no go about it, though this one goes off the Bulldogs out of bounds.
Panthers have a 4-goal cushion to work with. So now you just don't want to do anything dumb. Algendi off the throw-in. Lawrence plays it up, trying to break it out. Can't. Unable to get control was Ward. But it will be a Bulldogs throw-in. Waterville has stuffed them all night long. Back to defend there, Taylor Doan.
Yeah, really one big save from Von Osen on what was sort of kind of an unsettled confusion and situation for Waterville, and then a penalty kick. And
it was a situation where Von Osen came out too far, handled the ball, and so they call the violation a quick restart. I mean, a really quick restart, and she made the save. Almost an opportunity there for Desiree Clements.
Nice job by VDW to get that out of bounds.
Yep. Lexi Vander Weisthuizen got back and knocked it out. It'll be a corner kick here for Lawrence, their 4th. Ward didn't make the net, and it's headed out of bounds. They'll do it again.
Sean, on that penalty kick, did it go in or did they miss or save? They missed. Okay. I was fixing the technical issue.
Yep, and I noticed that it missed, but not until after it missed. And I noticed that nobody went into the net to get it. Throw in here by Lawrence. Bulldogs need a quick strike. Pellerin boots it ahead. Back out by Waterville, though. Stopped near midfield, kept in by Clements. Over on the near side, Rice. Rice sidelines, it's out. Lawrence throw in. Subs.
How about the versatility of you be able to put Von Osen in goal, which obviously puts VDW defense, and then move a defender, I think, into the midfield. Allows for some nice versatility, though. I think obviously Waterville's best lineup was with Von Osen playing
course,
striker.
and in the perfect world, that's what they want. Got that kind of firepower up front. Von Osen clearly showed that she can play goal really well, but the goal-scoring offensive skills she has are wasted back there, to be honest with you. Here comes Lawrence, but good defense. Back on the play there was Dillaway.
And Dillaway, I think, tried to kick that out the off the far side instead.
Woo! That's in front, and Von Osen had to move, and the rebound is over the crossbar. That was a flurry there.
I stopped talking so you could get back to it because I thought that Dillaway tried to kick that out, and instead it went towards the end line, and then Lawrence, a great job there, coming up with a save. And then just again, that's kind of Lawrence's night, right? You get that rebound in close and just over the top.
Yep. Mara Von Osen. Actually, no, she did not kick it away. It was Doan. Doan up to midfield. We are at 11.5 to go in the second half. Ball's out far side, right at midfield. Waterville will throw it in. It will be Maeve Wilcox. Ward stole it. Wilcox right back with it, though. Algendi broke it up. Algendi taken away by Lawrence. Bulldogs pooch it back. And Maya Williams trying to reverse and go on the attack. Instead, it's rolled up there by Wilcox. An easy save by Hutchins. Up to Addie Leah. Checked there by Rice. Waterville just content to slow Lawrence down. Pellerin. Pellerin too far and unable to reach at Churchill. Rice will throw in. Rice into Dudley. Dudley back to Rice. Driven down. A foot race. Lexi VDW and Leah, and it is knocked out.
She knows normal goaltender, so we'll set this back up.
Right.
I know what I like.
Lawrence throw in. Leah. Off a foot, back to midfield. Kicks out to Mason. To Hamilton. Pooched away from her by Maya Williams. Zoe Ward drives it in the Waterville zone. Lexi back to get it. And that went off a Lawrence player, and that should be a Waterville throw-in.
Yeah, I think that you are correct. Yep, it is.
9.5 to go. Piper Hamilton. Laid it up to midfield, taken back by Ward. Now to Whitney Churchill. Sadie Williams cleared it high. Down inside the circle, back in the Waterville zone ever so briefly. Rice ahead for Wilcox. Tried to go to Algendi, broken up there by Churchill. Churchill back with it. Right side for Leah. Leah beaten to it. Rice, Lexi VDW. And Lexi clears it out.
Lexi there, I think just, again, technically not going to worry about a kick it out because she had a teammate there. She could have dropped it off on the sideline.
Throw it ends up back on the foot of Churchill. Churchill back in the middle for Clements. And rolled right on, and it ends up being an easy save off the foot of Olivia Cleaves by Mara Von Osen.
Now that one, a decent chance by Lawrence, but again, just not getting much on it.
Yeah, here you see just a roller. That was a ground ball, literally.
Yeah.
All right, midfield. Lawrence in the Waterville zone, out of bounds. Right in front of the Purple Panthers bench. And the throw in. Out.
There you can see Waterville just kind of taking their foot off the gas and content to kind of muck it up
Yeah.
in the midfield and just kind of kick it down and kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, they're just sort of playing defense right now. It's almost like a rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
All right, midfield Doan. Now Williams drives it all the way down. Hustling out of the net, Hutchins.
All right idea. Wilcox had some space on the wing, just let her too much.
Ward to the middle. Over midfield, driven back by the Purple Panthers. Mucking it up there is Hamilton. Now Ward tries again, middle of the field open for a moment. Now a breakup by Sadie Williams. Sadie makes a move to the outside. Sadie slows it up. Goes deep. Williams centers right there, unable to get it. Mason to the far side. It's picked up by Wilcox. Algendi inside the box. Pulled it over to the sidelines to Wilcox. Wilcox lost it to Ward. Ward knocks it out.
Yeah, I think you see a little bit of the inexperience there with Mason. She was kind of surprised, I think, it got on her because that was a perfect centering pass. And I think one of the few we've actually seen, normally this season, we've seen defenses do a nice job of just getting in the way of those.
Throw into Algendi. Taken away by Pellerin. Lost out by Ward. Nope, it was tipped by Waterville. Lawrence throw in. Six minutes to go in the game. Panthers knock it down at midfield. Out of bounds off Waterville. Here's the throw in. Oh, nope, it's a free kick. Zoe Ward looking it over. Here it is. Off a Waterville shin. Ward back with it. Right on the midfield stripe. Algendi broke it up. Back in by Ward. Tipped by Lexi. Comes down to Addie Lee. That one rolls back. We got a foot race here. Waterville's going to win it. Hustling back was Gervais. And Gervais able to knock it out.
Nice play there by Lawrence there. Gervais was trying to get that wide. Lawrence was able to knock it down. Unfortunately, then on the ricochet, just got out in front of the offensive player before they could get around and kind of direct it towards goal. Man, you're right. A nice shot there by Sean. You could see Von Osen definitely laboring a little bit.
Yep. Goal kick out. Churchill picks it off. Taylor Doan. Check that. That's Sadie Williams. Williams ahead of steam. Makes a move. Tries to angle in. Veered off the play by Olivia Cleaves. And then they jam up and the ball ends up out.
Nice job there because Williams let that one get ahead of her, but then defensively she waited until that kick was going to go for a clear, and she jammed that up to get the throw in here deep in Lawrence territory.
4:15 left, the throw in by Rice. Snipe. Inside, off her shins, and it caroms out of bounds.
Yeah, the throw got a little bit in front of her. I think Algendi wanted that one.
Goal kick here by Zoe Hutchins. Well, under that one, knocked down by Wilcox and off Abby's shins.
Hutchins, a little bit of a break. It looked like she topped that one.
Williams on a short hop, kept it alive. Back to Algendi, it bounces. Algendi recognizing the moment here. They don't need to score a goal. It's really just a game of keep away now with 3:25 left. Wilcox. Williams, she going to shoot it, though, and that one's wide. She's not keeping it away from anybody.
No, Williams gets inside, I don't know, 45 yards. It's going up.
Scorers are going to try to score.
Like Steph Curry. He steps past half court. I mean, you're not going to not shoot it.
Shooters got to shoot.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're going to get hot.
And again, we lost sight of the third goal, which we attributed to her because I believe we can see on replay that it's her. That came from a distance out on the other side.
It did. 2:45 left, and Hutchins blasts it up to midfield. Snipe back to her own end, and Lexi will just knock it down into the corner. Didn't have enough to get out, but it slowed the play down, and then she ends up taking it away anyway.
Nice defensive play by VDW there.
Yep.
She tracked that one down and took it away.
Now Lawrence with an opportunity, though it is blocked. Getting back in the play was Madison Gervais. And two-hopper on Von Osen. Mars had one tester.
And she got really two, but then when Lawrence doesn't put the penalty kick on goal, you bail out the goalie.
Right.
But, man, that one save that she's had several, but the one tester you're talking about, whew.
That was what we call a 10-beller.
Yeah.
Back in the Lawrence zone. Wilcox kept it going. Pinballs around. Back to Algendi. Algendi. Nice footwork. To Sadie. Sadie, lead for Wilcox, too far ahead, and she can't run it down.
Nice communication there. Williams told her specifically what it was. I think Dudley got a late jump on that one because I think it was a pretty good pass.
Up the sidelines, Pellerin, right in front of her dad, knocked it out of bounds. The old man throws his daughter the ball. All right, Taylor gets it. In, stolen by Algendi. Snipe. Jam up there briefly with Ward. Snipe still with it. Snipe ahead for Howard. Howard just outside. And it's cleared out. 45 seconds left. So Waterville is going to sweep the season series with Lawrence.
Always good to do that with one of the teams locally, obviously. Yep. I don't want to overstate a rivalry necessarily.
That's a good rivalry.
I mean, geographically you would hope so, but Lawrence, I think, I just don't want to overblow one because I think of Skowhegan, obviously, first off when I think of Lawrence.
Up the sidelines, it is Pellerin. We are down to the final 20. Lawrence drives it back. Kept alive there for the Bulldogs. Pellerin on it. Pellerin by Gervais. Pellerin to the corner. Angles, and it hits, I think, the hand there of Rice. Doesn't matter. That is the end of that. So, the Waterville Purple Panthers with an easy win tonight. Final score in this one from Fairfield is Waterville 4, Lawrence nothing. Post-game show coming up on The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here post-game. Lawrence High School in Fairfield. Waterville Panthers a 4-0 win. They win it tonight over the Lawrence Bulldogs. They got started early in this one as Piper Hamilton scored just 2 minutes and 16 seconds in from Lou Jane. Algendi made it 1-0, and as it turned out, Waterville was on their way on this goal. We're going to have a good angle of this.
Just how about that pass? And then Hamilton, I think, did this a lot tonight, had trouble getting it on cage, but the first one, nice shot.
Yep, great shot to the right of Hutchins, the goalkeeper, 1-0 there. And then it was the Sadie show the rest of the way. Sadie Williams with the first of 3.
And just a little touch up there from Algendi, and then she just shows off the footwork here to get herself an open space.
There it is, 2-0. Sadie Williams with goal number 1. That came at that is the 9:58 mark of the first half. And then Williams scored at 27:43. And again, that's just when somebody pulled our plug behind us. So we were kind of scurrying around and didn't catch all of this right at the tail end there. But it was Sadie, we think.
For sure.
Asterisk beside that one, but we'll give it to her. And that made it 3-0, 27:43 at the time of the goal. That ended the first half 3-0 in favor of Waterville. 1 goal in the second half came at 26:38. Williams with goal number 3, finishing off, as it turned out, a natural hat trick.
And she wanted it tonight. She shot a lot. Second half wasn't very accurate. This came a lot earlier. As you see, she take, again, another deep shot. That's good, 20 yards out. Gets help from a deflection off of Lawrence, though. That, of course, aids it. And then, Mike, and before we put a bow on it, how about this save real quick?
Yes, the Mara Von Osen save. All right. Quick restart here because apparently they ruled that Mara touched it outside the circle. She put it down, starts walking back to the net. Presto, let's play. And there's the dive to her right. Short side save by Mara Von Osen. It saves the shutout, and Lawrence not able to score after that. 4-0 the final score. Corner kicks, I have 4-3 Lawrence.
5-3 is
5-3, okay, so I missed one.
Double check that I counted.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-3 is what I got. Shots on goal, just 12-6 for Waterville. I think in the second half, they only had 1 shot on goal, which was a goal, so the efficiency's there. But in the second half, Sadie did most of the shooting and just couldn't find net. But it didn't matter, obviously, because you build yourself a 3-0 halftime lead.
So Waterville gets the win. They sweep the season series, winning 4-1 and then 4-0 here tonight. We're back on the gridiron. The next 2 broadcasts on the score. Tomorrow night, Lawrence at Coney at 7. Saturday afternoon, Belfast at Winslow at 1. Tomorrow, opening drive at 7 on the radio on the score with Travis Lesargic of the Press-Herald. We'll preview some of those games coming up tomorrow night and much, much more. So that's going to do it for us here tonight from Lawrence High School in Fairfield. For Sean Packard, our videographer, and AJ Knight. That's him. I'm Mike Violet. Good night. Final score here tonight: the Waterville Panthers 4, Lawrence Bulldogs 0.
This high school sports presentation on the place for local sports, The Score, has been brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors, Hammond Lumber Company, Midstate Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Joseph's Market, the Harry J. Smith Company, and by Computer Improvements. For all your local sports action, keep it right here on the place for local sports, The Score.